This absolute clusterfuck of an episode is brought to you by Audible. Head over to audibletrial.com/jumbled and get your free 30-day trial and a free audiobook. As you guys know, they have all of the audiobooks. All of them. They've got a monopoly on the audiobook market. And I'm no lawyer, so I can't really say that it's a monopoly, but it's a fun board game. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jumbled, your favorite podcast about nothing. I'm Zach. And, hey, this one's a little bit late. Not the episode itself, but I recorded this a few weeks back with Joe. But it was a real clusterfuck of an episode. It was a complete disaster and a mess. We had some internet problems mid recording. I don't know if it was me. I don't know if it was Joe. But we were only catching snippets of each other. Sorry. It's late on a Wednesday night and I'm recording and editing. But yeah, we could only hear snippets of what each other were saying at certain points. And so there was a lot of miscommunication. Joe had some technical difficulties with his computer. Probably, I don't know, for 30 minutes or something like that. So I was rolling the entire time. Obviously, you won't hear that. I'm not going to bore you with just me talking for a half hour while Joe figured out his situation. But nevertheless, it's always fun when Joe and I get together and record. That's sort of like a blast from the past. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. And if you do, make sure to tell your friends and family about us. We're looking to grow the podcast. Let us know if you want to see Joe on more often. Maybe I can twist his arm a little bit. It's not like he has anything going on or anything, but another yawn. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's just a complete disaster of an episode, but you know what? I like letting you guys in from time to time and seeing not just the okay or good episodes, but sometimes just seeing the ones that maybe miss the mark or just nothing episodes. And this is probably a nothing episode, but it's still really funny, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next week with another episode of Jumbled, your favorite podcast about absolutely nothing. This one is for sure about nothing. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Jumbled, your favorite podcast about nothing. I'm Zach.
I'm Joe.
He's back. He replaced Johnny.
Yep. Deuces, Johnny. See ya, brother.
See ya. Actually, Johnny is gone. He said he had a surprise visitor. I think that was an excuse. He had the shits or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like IBS or something.
Yeah.
I feel like last time we were going to record, he backed out. Has it been a while since all three of us have recorded together?
I think so. I think that was the case as well last time.
It must
Johnny's
be.
It
must be
flaking,
me,
dude.
Yeah,
it must be. That's the same. That's the one singular thread through all of this is that you were there.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was there.
So he must hate
we
you.
Out here.
Johnny's also gone next week, Joe. So I don't know what your availability looks like, but if you want to,
well,
either that or I'm going to be either doing a solo podcast or I'm releasing an old one. That's what's happening.
Well, here's what I write down on applications, or not applications, but when I go to like the doctor's office and it says like employer, I write down homemaker. So that's what my schedule's like next week.
You're a homemaker?
I'm a homemaker, man. I'm a stay-at-home dad.
You know what? Me too. Next week.
Next week,
Just
you
next
are.
week. I am.
Next week,
you are. I'm on vacation, dude. And it's a needed vacation. I'm going to be doing some stuff around the house. I'm going to be helping out, doing what I can.
What stuff around the house are you going to do?
Dude, I got tons of cleaning projects. This entire basement, I don't know if you can see it right now. It's a disaster zone. So
I can see it, and I need you to do one thing for me. I need you to take your left arm, left hand, reach back, And give that doggy a little scratch on the ear for me, a little scritch. Oh, hey Ruby. That's from Joe.
She's looking at me like, why the fuck did you just wake me up?
Bro, I was sleeping. I worked so hard moving this blanket around, moving around in circles to find this spot.
You know, it's a shame she's so skittish because she's the cutest dog that's ever existed. Hey Joe, why don't you make some more crackle noises? What the fuck are you doing,
I thought I muted
man?
my mic. I have chocolate chips here.
Joe's like,
I
can't even make noises.
Is it this noise?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a pile of chocolate chips I had to make.
Let me just. Oh my god, dude.
Dude, here's my snack.
God.
Here's
You know what? You are always pissed off every time I'm eating or drinking or something on the podcast. You're doing both of those things right now.
It's true. I thought I muted it though. But listen, here's my podcast snack. My pod snack.
Your pod snack.
Semi-sweet chocolate chips.
I recall.
And 1% milk. And we're on a Skype call. Yeah, we're on a Skype call, and just to let you listeners know, I'm in a basement, and we're cutting in and out. At least that's me.
Yeah, you cut out for a second there.
Okay.
But I tend to think that it's mostly you.
Yeah, because I'm in a basement using my phone. Because I don't have a webcam.
I'm in a basement as well, but I'm pretty much right underneath the router. Yeah. So anyway, it's good to have you back on, Joe. It's been a while.
Yeah, man. It's been a while. I think it was April.
I don't even remember, honestly. Yeah, something like that.
Well, I was looking at. Am I back yet? Okay. I was looking at our last Skype session, and it said April 30th, I think. So that's what.
So it must have been.
That's what I'm going with.
Okay. Wonderful. Well, hey, Joe, I just want to thank you.
You're welcome.
I want to thank you for being on, number one, but I also want to thank you for being on the same wavelength as me, because I don't know what it is. You talked me into Fortnite, and we played Fortnite up until, I don't know, a couple weeks ago. And I haven't played Fortnite for a couple weeks now, but I think about that time is when I made the switch over to Minecraft.
Yeah.
And I've been doing that pretty heavily. And it seems like you're on the same wavelength, because you've been doing that too.
And I gotta be honest with you, you slowed down there, not you physically, but the audio coming through, it started going like this, and then it sped up really fast like this. I heard Fortnite in there. I heard wavelength. Yeah. We're on the same wavelength. Did you mention how we're on the same wavelength?
Yes, because we've been playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
We've been playing it pretty... I've been pretty deep into it, honestly.
Yeah. How many days have you been playing?
I think I've had it purchased for a week, maybe?
About the same. A week on my PC. I had another week or so maybe a week on Xbox.
Yeah.
And I decided the Xbox it was too tedious. Because you gotta like flipping back between stuff, like dragging stuff. You gotta use the D-pad a lot. Where the mouse is whole new ball game.
That's true. What's your favorite thing about Minecraft?
For me, I like building. I like creating things. I like crafting things.
Yeah.
I made a 3-story chicken coop. I have like 500 chickens probably.
I see it. That's one thing I haven't done yet is go out and get animals to bring them back. I haven't done that yet.
Bro, I spawned on an island with no if you're not a Minecraft player, basically you start off, it's like you're a baby and you got nothing, and you got to grow up and make stuff and mature your character in a way. So I spawned on an island with no animals. Absolutely no animals. I take that back.
Put them in the boat and stuff.
I take that back. I spawned on like a very small island, like maybe 30 blocks by 10 blocks.
Okay.
And there were all the animals on there, right?
Okay.
There's no trees. I can't build, so I have to like swim across this canal. And then I tried to build a bridge of dirt for them to come back
Right.
on, but they wouldn't. And then I keep Googling stuff. Apparently, you can put animals in boats. Did you know that?
Yeah. You put them. You craft a boat. You put them in the boat. You take them wherever you need.
So that's what I did.
You know what? And here's a pro tip for you, Joe. I don't know if you watch many Minecraft YouTube videos. That's also a good way to get a villager, like to capture a villager. You can put them in a boat, and then 2 people can fit in a boat. You can fit in the boat with the villager, and then you can take them wherever you need them to go. Or you could put them in a mine cart.
Where would you need to take a villager?
Okay, so here's the thing you need to know. Villagers can be multiple different professions depending on what device you have around them. So So that's a Minecraft joke for you guys that don't understand. Joe's not making a funny voice. That was a villager voice. Okay. Anyway, insider look into our pathetic fun lives. So yeah. Anyway, you can get these like a lectern, and he becomes like a librarian, and then
nice.
And then he can sell you.
What is it? A lectern or is it a podium?
It's a lectern.
Okay.
Is what I've heard it called. And so they, I haven't done this yet, but then you can buy like enchantments from them, which you would then apply to your pickaxe or your sword or your armor or whatever. You could apply these enchants to it. So like, for instance, there's one called Unbreaking, where you can use your pickaxe forever. It never breaks on you. There's one called like Sharpness that you'd put on your sword that you could kill mobs faster. There's all kinds of different enchants that you can use. So what you would want to do is you would get a couple villagers. You put them in an enclosed area, throw food at them, and they make more villagers. They procreate. That's how they make.
So you kidnap villagers.
You kidnap villagers and you bring them back, and then you make them do it with each other. Then they create food at them? And then they create more villagers, and then you subsequently create this system where you put them in a small enclosed space with like a lectern or okay. Oh, you're the worst. It was at this point that Joe's microphone stopped working, or his computer gave up. I don't know exactly what happened. But there was a 30-minute span after this where he was trying to figure shit out, and so I just thought we would cut to our mid-roll ad read. So Johnny, why don't you tell us about your Audible selection, please?
I do want to do a quick shout out for a book. I know you're probably already done the Audible sponsor, and I have not recorded the bit, but you should check out Thank You for My Service, written by Matt Best, former Army Ranger, co-founder of Black Rifle Coffee. Brilliant book. Pretty funny. If you like some military humor and just humor in general, and hearing funny life stories about someone who did, spent, I think he did 5 tours as an Army Ranger and then did some contracting with the CIA, allegedly, because it's been redacted.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. That should be our book of the month.
Okay, so what was that again? One more time.
Thank You for My Service, written by Matt Best, co-authored by Ross Patterson, who was a book of a month that I did a little while back. It was At Night She Cries While He Rides His Steed, the first ever romance novel for dudes. I don't know if you gave that one a listen, but it's definitely worthwhile. He helped Matt finish and polish that book up. It's pretty cool. Talks a bit about his it's kind of like almost an autobiography about who he was as a kid, as like kind of a lanky teenager, emo teenager in like a screamo band, and how then he got into the military, came from a military family, and then how he pursued becoming a ranger in special forces, and then how he found himself after he got out of the military, and then how he made his way to the CIA, and then how his business strategy basically, and how Black Rifle has been so successful. It was on New York Times bestseller. It's on a bunch of bestseller lists. So I would say give it a look. That's my Audible pitch for the week. You can cut that out and use it for every episode for the rest of September. I give you permission.
Okay. Perfect. So, guys, again, that's going to be audibletrial.com/jumbled to get your free audiobook. Again, that's Thank You for My Service by Matt Best.
Correct. 1T. M-A-T. Best.
There you go. That's going to be it, guys. What do you mean when I am? You just let me know when you're recording. I'm just going, dude. I'm already recording. Welcome back, everybody. After a brief... You know what? That was quick, Joe. That was really quick. You guys don't even know. That only took like 30 seconds, the break in between clips there. I don't even know where I was.
Dude,
I was talking about villagers and making them bone each other or something like that. I don't even know where I was. We were talking about Minecraft.
I don't even know. Wait, how
I was talking about the villagers. They can have different professions. You can make them into farmers, which is super helpful.
I know what you're talking about. Oh, I didn't know that.
You can turn them into farmers so that they will harvest, and they'll also go around and plant your shit for you as well. And then you can turn them into like blacksmiths.
Okay.
You can turn them into the librarians, as I said. And I feel like there's another one, but I can't recall what it is right now.
You were saying how they would like enchant your stuff, but you can like make an enchanting table, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what I'm saying is, in order to, you can either buy an enchanting table, or you can make the
kidnap a villager and make them do things for you.
But the thing is that the villager thing is probably easier, because what you can do is, if you don't like the enchant that the villager gives you, all you have to do is destroy the lectern and set it back down, and they give you a new set of enchants.
I thought you were going to say all you're going to have to do is murder the villager.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to do that at all. Okay. But so you just pick up the lectern and put it back down, and they give you a new enchant. But with the enchanting table, you're stuck with what it gives you. It's tied to whatever so you can't walk away and come back and it give you a different enchant. It's going to give you the same enchant for that specific item every time. But
the more you know.
Yeah, so there are there are workarounds, and you can put up to like 5 enchants on an item or something like that. So looking forward to getting to that point. But all I've done so far is I've created a chest room, a subterranean chest room made out of polished diorite.
Oh my gosh, dude! Here's the thing. I knew you were gonna say something like that. So I was gonna tell you that I've been playing Minecraft, and I was gonna say how it's right up your alley, because you would do such tedious stuff. Like, I'm sure all your stuff is all in a row, all in a line, all perfect.
Oh yeah, and you know what else I did?
Yeah, did you make labels?
I have not made little signs yet, but I am going to make other chest rooms. I have an iron golem inside my chest room, just wandering.
I don't know what that means.
He's there to protect all your shit. So he's just this big stone dude who attacks mobs. He doesn't attack you, but he attacks mobs. Just in case a mob ever happens to get into my chest room. So, but something else that I did is when I went strip mining, I found a cave that had a lava pit. And I went into the lava pit I went in and grabbed some buckets of lava out of the pit, and I brought it back, and I put it behind panes of glass. So now I have flowing lava in my chest room behind panes of glass.
That's pretty sweet. You gotta give me a golem. Gotta give me some lava.
Yeah. So all you'll need to get the golem is 36 ingots of iron.
Okay. I'm on it.
36 ingots of iron. Then you need a pumpkin. You put a pumpkin on top of its head. So it's a T.
Pumpkin.
It's a T. You put a pumpkin on top of its head, but it's not just any pumpkin. It's a pumpkin that you took some shears to, and it makes a jack-o'-lantern. You put a jack-o'-lantern head on top of it, and it turns into a walking iron golem.
Oh my god. Oh, this game is so silly. It's fun though too.
It really is fun, dude.
So my favorite thing right now is for like at least an hour, I've just been out on a boat, going around finding little chests under the sea.
Oh yeah.
Either where they've got the little glowy. It's like a little glowy block there that'll like show you where there's some stuff underwater.
Yeah.
I don't know what the name of it is. I just destroyed one and found it. Anyhow, there's a little chest down there, and then they'll tell you where like hidden treasure. Have like a hidden treasure map in there.
Yeah.
Or there's like sunken ships either underwater or on the shore, and they also sometimes have like a hidden treasure map in it. And you follow the map, and then you go dig up the treasure. Usually, it's got some good stuff in it.
I haven't done that yet. I probably haven't wandered more than 200 blocks in any radius of my base just because I'm terrified of dying. And I spawned in the middle of a forest. Like I'm in the middle of this thick forest. There's a swamp sort of near me. But then there's like these
You slow down there for a second.
Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Oh, there you go.
Can you hear me now?
Huh? Yeah, I can hear you now. Good.
Oh,
great
good.
Podcasting.
Yeah. So I spawned in the middle of a forest, and it's a really thick forest. There's a swamp sort of near me, but I'm so terrified. I just need to leave all my shit at my base and just go out.
Yeah, man.
And just see what I can do. Yeah, like even leave my armor and shit. Like I haven't found any diamonds yet. I've been searching for diamonds.
You don't have any diamonds yet?
I've been searching. I can't find any of them.
Do you know what level they're at?
Yeah, it's like 10. Like starting at Y10. So you got to dig all the way down.
Most at 12.
Yeah.
But it's between 1 and 16, but mostly at 12. Yeah, man, I already got a diamond enchanted pickaxe.
Do you really?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Where'd you do that? Did you
grinding.
Did you go to a village? Where they had enchanting table?
I don't know what you just asked, but I went to I created an enchanting table.
Oh, okay.
No,
I haven't done that yet.
Enchanting table.
Yeah,
no, I made an enchanting table.
Yes, it's what I'm hearing. You've said that 4 times.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, sorry. Well, okay, so I'm on my phone, and it's lagging behind.
Gotcha. Okay.
Like right now, you're laughing, but it said gotcha, so it's like really weird.
It's like a weird, like, you're Geraldo Rivera in the middle of the Iraq desert or something like that.
And I'm showing where everybody,
You're trying to...
I'm drawing in the sand.
yeah, exactly. So I'm having fun with Minecraft, though. I don't know,
Dude,
I haven't done too much with it yet, but today I saw a YouTube...
Why'd you start playing it?
Just because I was getting tired of Fortnite.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah, so I picked it up. Well, it was something that I thought about doing a couple years ago, and then I just never did it because I was like trying to justify like paying $25 or whatever it was for Minecraft, you know. And I was like, well, fuck, I've spent more than that on fucking Fortnite
for sure.
You know?
Yeah, I first started playing it like I played it on my Xbox 360 probably 8 years ago.
Really?
Yeah, but I haven't played it since.
I think I tried at one point, like, to play somewhere.
But
I think it was that same thing where it was a console version, and it was weird. And I've never been like a big PC gamer, so this is all sort of new for me. But
except for The Sims.
I love The Sims, dude. I've actually thought about installing The Sims on this computer, although I don't think
Minecraft is similar in that you're building a world and creating things.
Sure. It's more dangerous in Minecraft.
Yeah. Dude, it's scary too. Those
Endermen?
Scary.
I've not run into an Enderman yet.
Oh my gosh.
I need to go. I need to go to the Nether. I haven't even been in the Nether yet.
They're not just in the Nether.
I know they're at the end, but they walk around the game too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the normal map. Like I had one inside my house.
They don't attack you unless you attack them.
Unless you look at them and then you look away, they'll attack.
Oh,
dude,
really?
It's scary. Yeah, they make the worst sound. You should like look up the audio and listen to it. Dude, some of these sounds are scary. I'm gonna have nightmares.
So
but they hate water. So if you jump in water, they won't come after you.
Okay. One thing you should look at is there's a YouTube channel. This guy's name is Sundee, Sundee, but he does all these Fortnite hacks and different ways to cheat the system. So he made an Enderman farm where he set up this entire system in the end. He went to the end. He set up this entire system where he could just go AFK and let his computer run all night or whatever. And these Endermen would run into a pit. They would fall to their deaths, and then they would drop all of their items into these hoppers and in these chests. And then he would just have all these ender pearls and all this other stuff. I don't even remember what the other drops they give are, but he has all these different. It's almost like a tutorial, but you have to put some pieces together yourself. But anyway, look that up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. They're terrifying though.
They are terrifying.
I have an ender pearl because I killed one when it was in my house.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it couldn't it's too tall. Well, it scared the crap out of me. I saw it outside my window, and and I had actually looked at it, and it made that sound. I'm like, oh my gosh! It's and
you're waiting on Slenderman, the actual Slenderman, to show up.
It's similar
in your actual house.
And it what do you call it when it phases through walls? It goes from one spot to another.
Teleport.
It teleported into, and it was right in my face. I swear I was huh? Down in my basement, and I'm huh? and I just ran out my door, and it stayed in the house. And so I chopped down 2 blocks, and it's 3 blocks high, right? So it can't get underneath it. And so I'm swinging at it underneath, and then it comes through. So I run and I jump in the water, and it won't come out to the water. So eventually I'm just kind of close to it and hitting it from a distance, and I finally killed it. But dude, it's terrifying. I don't do well with scary things.
You know what that was? That was very similar to what happens when somebody sees a spider in their house. You just leave the house. You're well,
nope, I'm out.
Guess I don't live here anymore.
Gotta burn the place down. Oh.
Yeah, I've been having fun with Minecraft though.
We're gonna have to figure out how to play together.
Absolutely. It's one of those things where you're right. I get caught up in the details of stuff. And so there was one night where it was I gotta be up at 6:30 to get ready for work, and it's fucking 2 a.m. and I'm still working on Minecraft, making my base, trying new things out.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch a video today about automatic sugarcane harvester that you can make. So what you have to do, and I haven't been to the Nether yet, which is one of the only things I'm missing is Nether quartz. But what you do is you make this 8x1. You just dig a little trench, just a 1 block deep trench.
Yeah.
With your shovel, you put a water source at one end, and the water source runs all the way to the end. Does not go off the edge.
Yeah.
And then you dig at the end of that. You dig 1 block deeper, and you put a hopper, and then underneath the hopper you put a chest, and then along that trench you plant sugarcane all along the trench.
Yeah.
Then you put a block of whatever behind it, cobblestone, wood, dirt, whatever you want. Then on top of the dirt, you put pistons. And then on top of the pistons, you put these things called, what are they called? I can't remember the word right now, but they watch for anything to show up directly in front of the block. And then whenever something pops up in front of that block, you can set up redstone to trigger the pistons to shoot out and destroy the top layers of the sugarcane. Mm-hmm. The sugarcane falls in the water, goes down to the hopper, falls into your chest, and you have an automatic sugarcane farmer, and you never have to do any of the shit yourself.
That's pretty cool. That is deep, man. I didn't know you could do stuff like that. I'm wanting to do a minecart, and you're talking about automatic.
Well, that's the thing.
Farming.
That's the thing I run into is I watch these YouTube videos, and there's a lot of redstone stuff. Like that's one thing. That's one thing I'm really looking forward to getting into is working with like redstone, because it's almost like a form of computer programming almost.
Like
just
making connections.
In video game form. So I don't know. There's tons of stuff for me to nerd out about with Minecraft. I appreciate. So I'm actually wanting to play now. Yeah,
dude. Let's just call this quits and like get off. When we just had technical problems. My computer turned off for those that are not right now. It didn't turn off. Anyhow, it stopped recording like 10 minutes in, and while we're trying to figure everything out and upload a file, I'm out there on my boat in Minecraft wandering around, and I found dogs.
I was like, "Are you playing Minecraft?" She was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." And I hear like I hear like the sound of like a skeleton shooting his bow.
Dude, and it would have been terrible. I got down to like 2 hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And I was out in the middle of nowhere, man.
Right.
Like the only way I could have ever gotten back is because of the compass. And there's no way I would have found my way there. Yeah. No way. Because you die, you go back to your spawn point. Oh, it'd been awful.
Sure, but you can jump into creative mode anytime you want. Anytime you want in your survival world, you can jump into creative mode. And you could have just flown around the... Can you hear me?
I can. You see, get into creative? What do you mean?
You can get into creative mode. So instead of playing in survival, you can just press T on your keyboard and type /game mode space survival or space creative, and you go into creative mode, which allows you to fly and shit. And then you could have just flown around until you found where all your shit was laying.
No, bro, that's cheating.
That is cheating. I know it's cheating. It's cheat codes.
That's like rosebud. That's like rosebud semicolon exclamation point. All right. That's like up down A start, up down left right A start. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Those are 2 cheat codes I will always remember.
You'll remember for the rest of your life.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah. So, but there's tons of stuff to do in Minecraft, and I don't know. I feel like it's one of those games I could easily get wrapped into for a bit. So.
Oh yeah. Well, so I get up anywhere between like 4 and like 8 a.m. because I got like the early shift. Nikki will she'll be up, feeding the baby, and then whenever June gets up at like between 4 and 8 in the morning, I'll take her. Nikki doesn't usually get up to like 10 a.m. And so that's like prime video gaming time because June goes back to sleep. And so I'm just I'm up playing some video games early in the morning.
8 or 10 in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you want to get up 4 a.m., let's do it.
Yeah, man. I'm totally you know what? I might take you up on that. We'll see. We'll have to figure out how to play together. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We'll have to see, because I know that you can, like you said, you can do realms, but I'm not looking to pay a subscription.
Nah, dude. I googled it, and it's like how do you set up a server from a Minecraft? And it skipped the point where you set up the server, and it was connected.
Well,
I don't know. I feel like you would know how to do that stuff.
Yeah, I think there's like services or like third-party people that you can go through to host your server. So then you would just have a server that you set up on somebody else's host that we would both be able to feed into.
I just went right over my head.
Sorry.
Nerd. I'm just kidding. It did go over my head, though. I don't know.
It's fine.
I just plug in the cord and play. Just run Ethernet to
pretty
it.
Much. But I think I think if you don't set up a server yourself.
Oh, if you see this face.
But if you. Yeah.
It means Skype is slowed way down.
You know what, Joe? I'm sorry, dude. There's some technical difficulties happening here. I don't even know what's happening, man.
I don't even know.
It might be me. It might be you. It might be both of us. There's a high possibility it could be one or the other. So, I don't know, man. Jumbled, man. That's how it goes.
So anyway,
so
the auxiliary cords,
right?
Huh?
So Johnny's a piece of shit, right?
Yeah. Screw that dude. You know what I bet happened?
Huh.
I bet on accident he left like some maple syrup out in his car, and a polar bear smelled it.
Yeah.
And destroyed his car, so he's probably dealing with the aftermath of that.
Well, he's having to ride his moose through the forest, chasing after the bear.
Yeah. Feel really bad about his pet beaver dying too.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
It's a noble creature, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got at least he's got he was able to pack a goose down pillow with the Canadian geese feathers that he was able to procure. So he's going to be warm at least.
At least.
But we all know that there's about 2 feet of snow that's already fallen in Canada. So
it's year round. It's always there.
Yeah, it's always there all the time. Even in the middle of summer, dude. July. They were sitting at a brisk 20 degrees. Had a blizzard up there. Did you know that?
What?
This fucking podcast, dude. This is the worst podcast I've ever made in my life, and it's not your fault. It's really not your fault. This is awful, man. I'm just gonna release this unedited, dude. I'm just gonna throw your audio in.
Oh my gosh.
God awful, man. Actually, you know what? I don't know, man. Maybe we save this for another week. Oh, is that your dad?
It's my padre. Keep a photo of him.
That's cute.
He's like maybe 4, 3, 2.
He's holding a ball.
Yeah, wearing a tie.
Simpler
little
times,
boots
man.
Or little shoes.
Simpler times.
Yep.
Joe, I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I think we cut it short this week, man.
Nah, dude, let's carry out the 25 minutes where every 3 minutes you freeze and it starts sounding like this, and then you speed up and you talk a little bit faster, and then it catches back up. Dude, I wish I could be recording my screen. I should have been for some of those.
Yeah, there was. I had just finished talking, and there was this deafening silence that just sort of fell on my ears, and I was like, he didn't hear any of the shit that I just said. and then you said, what? Holy fucking Christ, man. This podcast has gone off the rails, dude. It's not your fault, dude.
I will go down with this ship.
I'm gonna have to go back to recording with my fucking laptop or something, man. This is awful.
Yeah. Honestly, like, it's probably because I'm on my phone. And I could have used Nikki's Surface. I gotta get a webcam. That'd have been better.
It could be, but my shit could be fucking up too. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's okay. All right. Well, I am gonna cut it off, man. This is getting a little crazy. I hope you guys have enjoyed whatever this was.
Because we sure haven't.
No, I enjoyed talking while I could, but I don't want to fucking sit around for 2 hours and just keep hearing what? It's not good podcasting. All right. If you guys want to send us any emails, that'd be jumbledpodcast@gmail.com or johnny.jumbled@gmail.com. You send him an email, tell him he's a piece of shit for missing this week.
Yep.
If you want to catch us on all social media, it's @jumbledpodcast. Head over to iTunes, leave us a rating and review. It helps out a lot. 5 stars, please. Tell us how much you like us. And share the podcast with your friends and your family and your grandparents, but not my grandparent and not Joe's grandparent.
Nope.
And head over to audibletrial.com/jumbled and get your free 30-day trial and a free audiobook. Also, head over to Patreon, pay $500 that Joe will not get, and get me and Johnny into a dress. That is the tier, the $500 tier. You guys can totally do that. I will not be offended.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to do it, guys.
Sorry.
Joe, maybe we'll have you on next week.
Maybe.
Try this all over again.
And this is
but until then,
perfect time for the audio to not be working correctly.
It's doing it again. Perfect.
Oh God!
All right, we'll see you guys next week for another episode of Jumbled, your favorite podcast.
What?
Holy fuck! Oh, I'm done.
Oh man.
Recording. Joe, I assume you're recording as well.
What?
You're a piece of work, dude. You're getting on my nerves tonight, man.
I did it right on time, man. I clicked it. I heard you click, and then I dabbed.
Like a
fellow kid.
I thought you were sneezing. Okay.
Yeah. But...
See, that's what I thought. Cam Newton was just sneezing in the end zone when
Cam Newton.
he was dabbing back in the NFL like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
You know.